Welcome to the Data Standards Body video channel. This is the first video in a series on the structure and operations of the Data Standards Body. This video describes the roles of the Data Standards Chair and the Data Standards Body. See the second video in this series for the roles of the advisory committees, consultative groups, and working groups that support the Data Standards Chair. The functions and powers of the Data Standards Chair are set out in the Competition and Consumer Act, Volume 2, Part 4D, Consumer Data Right, Section 56FH. These include making and regularly reviewing the standards and establishing committees, advisory panels, and consultative groups. The CDR rules contain procedural requirements for making the standards and specify standards that the chair is required to make. The standards are crucial in ensuring data can be shared and accessed in a standardized and interoperable manner across different businesses and sectors in the Australian economy. The chair's responsibilities include development of the standards, consultation and stakeholder engagement, documentation and communication, continuous improvement, and governance. The chair leads the development of standards that specify how data should be structured, secured, transmitted, and accessed. The aim is to ensure consistency and compatibility across various participants in the Consumer Data Right CDR ecosystem. The chair makes the final determination to approve or reject decisions to change the standards. The chair works closely with various stakeholders, including government agencies, industry bodies, consumer groups, and businesses, to gather input and feedback on the standards through disciplined consultation processes. Collaboration with stakeholders assists in meeting their expectations and facilitates the adoption of best practice, including alignment with international standards. The chair is responsible for documenting the standards, making them accessible to all relevant parties, and facilitating communication to ensure business and organizations can implement the standards effectively. The standards evolve over time to adapt to changing technology and industry needs. The chair is required to ensure the standards are regularly reviewed and updated as necessary to remain relevant and effective. The chair establishes governance processes and committees to oversee the implementation and evolution of the standards. This includes creating working groups and consultative groups and monitoring compliance with regulatory requirements. The function of the Data Standards Body, DSB, is to assist the chair. The DSB capability model describes the DSB functional streams and their operational activities required to meet the following core objectives: development of standards, consultation and stakeholder engagement, independence, guidance. The primary function of the DSB is to develop standards that specify how data should be structured, transmitted, and accessed within the CDR framework. These standards are essential for ensuring data can be shared in a consistent and standardized manner across different sectors such as banking, energy, and future sectors as designated by the Minister. The DSB engages with various stakeholders, including government agencies, industry participants, consumer groups, and technical experts through disciplined consultation processes. It seeks input and feedback from these stakeholders, synthesizing various views to inform tangible outcomes, ensuring the standards align with industry need, consumer interest, and regulatory requirements. The DSB assists the chair to remain independent, maintain impartiality, and avoid conflicts of interest. Its focus is on the development of effective and secure standards that serve the needs of consumers and benefit businesses, fostering innovation in delivering services to consumers. The DSB provides guidance on the standards and implementation to all stakeholders in the CDR ecosystem. The Australian Competition and Consumer Commission, ACCC, as the co-regulator overseeing the CDR, along with the Office of the Australian Information Commissioner, OAIC, seeks out and considers guidance when enforcing the standards for sectors subject to CDR regulation. The Data Standards Chair develops and maintains the consumer data standards with the support of the Data Standards Body and advisory committees, consultative groups, and working groups. The Chair ensures that the standards are developed openly and collaboratively in consultation with CDR participants.